You've probably heard of fentanyl, but what you might not realize is just how dangerous it really is. This isn't a scare tactic, it's a fact. Fentanyl is a synthetic opioid that was originally developed for severe pain management, things like post-surgery recovery or advanced cancer. In a hospital, it can be life-saving, but outside of that, it's deadly. Here's why. Fentanyl is roughly 50 times stronger than heroin and 100 times stronger than morphine. That means a dose the size of a few grains of salt. As little as 2 milligrams can stop your breathing. It's not just used by people struggling with addiction. It's ending up in places you wouldn't expect. Fake prescription pills, party drugs. Even weed or vapes have been reported to contain traces in rare cases. People think they're taking Xanax, or Adderall, or even cocaine. What they're actually taking is something laced or replaced with fentanyl. Once it's in your system, there might not be time to realize what happened. Why would anyone do that? Because fentanyl is cheap to make, extremely potent and easy to mix. To dealers, it stretches supply and increases profits. But there's no precision, no quality control, and no care for human life. Every time someone takes a street pill today, it's like flipping a coin. You might be okay, you might not wake up. The drug supply today is completely unpredictable. That's why overdoses are happening to first-time users. High school students, young adults, parents, people in recovery who relapsed once. This isn't about shame, this is about survival. So, let's break it down. What does fentanyl do to the body? It binds to opioid receptors in the brain, the same ones that control pain and emotion, but it acts fast. In high doses, it can slow your breathing to the point of unconsciousness or death. Because it's so powerful, even a small misjudgment in dose can be fatal. In many cases, people don't even know they took fentanyl. It was just one pill, just one line, just one hit. But that's all it takes. Here's a hard truth. There is no safe way to experiment with street drugs anymore. It's not the same as it was 10 years ago. One pill used to be risky, now it can be fatal. So what can we do? First, education. Knowing the facts can save lives. Test strips are available in many areas that can detect fentanyl in powders and pills. They're easy to use and affordable, but most people don't even know they exist. Second, never use alone. If someone is with you, they can call for help if things go wrong. Third, carry naloxone, commonly known as Narcan. It's a nasal spray that can reverse an opioid overdose if used quickly. In many places, you can get it for free at pharmacies or community centers. Fourth, watch for signs of overdose. Blue lips, slow or no breathing, unresponsive. If you see these signs, call emergency services immediately. Even if you're unsure, it's better to be safe. Remember this. In Canada and most US states, the Good Samaritan law protects you if you call 911 during an overdose. You won't be charged for calling for help. There is no shame in trying to save a life. Let's also talk about prevention. If you or someone you know is struggling with substance use, help is available. Text 988. Reach out to a local clinic. Talk to a counselor or support group. You don't have to be alone. Addiction is a disease. Recovery is possible. Asking for help is a sign of strength, not weakness. The problem is bigger than any one person. It's a public health crisis, but it starts with awareness. It starts with real conversations.